Hey, what is on, guys? This is Cloud here. In this video, I'm going to be going over 3 Supreme bots at 3 different price points that I recommend for anyone looking to get into botting. However, these are not the only Supreme bots out there. There's at least a dozen bots that do work on Supreme. However, these 3 are going to be the ones that I recommend you the most at like the different price points of bots. In this video, I'm going to be focusing on bots that are only for Supreme. I'm not going to be talking about bots that are like Supreme plus Foot Locker or like Supreme plus like Shopify. I'm going to be focusing on Supreme bots only in this video. So if you guys are wondering why am I not recommending a different bot, that is the reason why, because they are not Supreme only bots. So the 3 bots that I'm going to be going over in this video is going to be MacPrem or Mech, which is going to be that expensive bot, F3 or Feather for like that medium tier, mid tier type bot, and then SwiftSoul for like the cheap budget bot. 3 other bots that I would like recommend you looking into for Supreme is going to be Cyber, which is like stupid expensive, but it is also like the king of sneaker botting more or less, so that is why it is so expensive. Velox, which is like the second best Supreme bot more or less, but it is like a little bit pricier than other bots because it is Supreme plus Yeezy supply, so that kind of knocks the price up a bit, so that's why I'm not going to be talking about it for this video. And then another bot is going to be Turu, which is like Supreme and foot sites like focused, so that also makes it fairly expensive, so I'm only going to be focusing on the 3 bots that I picked out for this video. But Cyber, Velox, and Turu are also like good options for Supreme. Now before getting to the video, I want to remind you guys that if you guys do end up enjoying this video, it helps you guys out and all that kind of stuff, please drop me a like down below and leave a comment down below if you can, because that really helps me out. It helps with like the YouTube algorithm and all that kind of stuff, so please leave a comment down below and leave a like down below if this video helps you out. Also, I'm not going to be really going over like should you buy Supreme bot or like is Supreme botting right for you, because that is a whole nother video. However, I did make a video like that a while back. You guys can click the link up here, like that little pop-up, or the link in the description down below. You guys want to watch like a full video on reasons why you should buy bot and reasons why you shouldn't. So yeah, go check that out. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the very first bot I'm going to be recommending you is going to be Mech or MacPrem. Now the reason I chose to recommend this bot first is because this is the very best Supreme bot that money can buy. So that's why it is going to be recommended to you first. Now the price of this bot right now, as of making this video, is around like $1,400 to like $1,500, which is very expensive because not everybody has over $1,000 to use on a Supreme bot. So if you do want to get this bot, make sure that botting is like really what you want to do, because you're committing quite a lot of money to the bot. However, you are getting what you pay for. Mech is the gold standard of Supreme botting. It is the best Supreme bot. It is the most consistent Supreme bot, while also being like the most powerful one pretty much. So that is why it is the best bot, and that is why this is the one that I recommend you the most if you guys want to like fully commit to Supreme botting. It has been the best bot for like multiple seasons now, so it's pretty safe to say that this is the best bot as of right now, especially what it did on Supreme Spring Summer 2011 week 1. It did amazing, so this is going to be the bot that I recommend you the most. If you guys are interested in buying this bot, you guys can buy on Bot Broker, Tidal, or BotMart. These are the 3 platforms that I recommend you to use to buy the bots. If you guys do end up purchasing the bot, make sure you guys like read directions carefully so you guys don't get scammed on these websites. The next bot that I'm going to be recommending in this video is going to be F3 or Feather. Now F3 is like a significant drop from Mech, right? That is something that I want to make very clear in this video. This is a very significant drop off in terms of like power of the bot and like consistency on that kind of stuff. And that is why F3 right now is around $350. So in a way, you can't really compare the 2 bots, right? Because Mech is like 3 times the price of F3. So you kind of can't compare them directly because it is a massive like price gap. However, the reason I recommend F3 is that it is a fairly consistent bot throughout the season. It usually does like pretty decent, and it is the best Supreme bot for the PC that can get at around its price point, which is that like $300 price point, which is a very like competitive price point because it is very cheap compared to like a lot of bots. So that's why like a lot of people get F3, because it is a very cheap bot they can get into. It does everything that you need it to do, but the only issue is that it's not as like powerful and not as consistent as MacPrem. If you guys want to buy F3, you guys can purchase it on Tidal or BotMart. Those are the 2 platforms that are like the most popular and that are the ones that I recommend. So you guys want to buy, go check it out over there. And finally, the final bot that I'm going to recommend to you guys is going to be SwiftSoul iOS. Like the name says, this is an iOS bot, so it is iPhone only, so it's not going to work for any other phones. Sorry to all the like Android users and other type of phones out there, this is an iOS only bot. And another issue of it being on a phone is that it is significantly less like versatile compared to other bots. It is either going to like do pretty good for you, or it is going to completely flop on you, so that's one issue when it comes to SwiftSoul. However, it is only $50, which is very, very cheap, and you guys can buy it directly from the website, so you guys don't need to go through a third-party website to buy it, because it is always in stock. So that is why like I recommend this bot to you. You guys just want to like dabble into the world of botting, because there's nothing else that you can get for like under $100 that'll actually do like somewhat decent for you on Supreme. So that is why SwiftSoul is like a very good option. And it actually does do pretty good. Like you guys like watch the history of it and watch like people talk about it. It has cooked like box logos and stuff like that. So sometimes it does good. But one example of how it does very bad is that like on the cross box logo hoodie drop, it cooked the hoodies very well. But then the next week or whatever, when the t-shirts dropped, it completely like flopped. It had like no checkouts. Nobody cooked on it. So that is like an example of like the inconsistency of the bot. But it is very, very cheap. That is like the biggest thing about it, is that it is so cheap. So it doesn't really hurt to try it, because if you cop like one good item with it, or if you cop like 3 medium tier items, like just random t-shirts, you will make your money back. So that is why like it is not a bad bot to try out. And like I said, you guys can buy it directly from their official website. And that is really it for the recommendation of the Supreme bots in this video. So quick recap, if you guys have the money and if you guys have like the right setup and everything, I recommend MacPrem. It is the best Supreme bot that money can buy at this very moment. In the middle tier, I recommend F3. And then for like the cheap tier, I recommend SwiftSoul. Remember that buying a bot does not guarantee you to do better than you would do manual. So make sure that you really want to get into the world of botting before you go out and like spend money on a bot. So this video did help you guys out. Please drop me a like down below. I appreciate the likes you guys drop me. If you guys have any questions, any like concerns or anything like that, leave them in the comments down below, or join my Discord group and chat it out with like other people in the Discord in the same community as you. But that's it for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
I told this bitch I never change. I change my hair and go viral in one day. Change my shit up, baby, punk from young Ray.